So sales is a process, and I think this is important. And in the current scenario wherein you have digital marketing going on, people have left this knowledge of direct sales, and I think that plays an important role again in the digital marketing side. So the first step to sales is suspecting. Suspecting is to suspect whether the person will purchase or not. To make it simple, in the older days when you didn't have mobiles, you walk into a particular house, you ring the bell, and you don't know whether there is a person behind or not. That's what suspecting is. Prospecting, or the prospect, is the second part. In that part, what happens is the customer has decided that he will purchase. So for example, I'm selling a mobile. He's decided that he's going to purchase a mobile, but will he purchase from me or from someone else? We don't know. So that is prospecting. Then there's something called approach. How do I approach you? And that plays an important role. The way I dress, the way I go to you, the way I explain the product, those are the approach steps to create that impact. Then the next step comes is negotiation. Once you've gone to the next step, the customer will try to negotiate with you. And when he tries to negotiate with you, he will say, no, I think your product doesn't have that value for money, for example, or the product has this problem or the other. So when you're into negotiation, and there's an important factor which goes behind it, is objection handling also. Usually that's a bigger mistake, and that's where your prices fall, because usually a sales guy will do what? As soon as he hears those negotiations or objections, then he will just drop the price. Now here, what you need to do is list down all his objections first. Take a piece of paper, write all objection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let him take out everything, and then you handle each objection. Handle the price the last, not the first. So you, as soon as you start handling all the objections, you'll get to a situation wherein the customer will start perceiving your value of the product higher. And that is where, when you will put in the price to him, he may find value for money and not negotiate too much on price also. Now, the next step to it is closing. The customer will decide now. So during this process, he might be speaking to 3 customers, not only you. And in closing, he might close with you, which means you get the order. He might close with someone else, he gets the order. So closing doesn't mean that you have got the order. Closing means the person has decided. You may have got the order, or you might have lost the order. Now, why is this important? Because you need to move ahead, and that gives you a step, okay, and you can reflect back, why did you gain the order or why did you lose the order? Now, something else I keep on adding now, which is important, is a resale. See, selling is not the only part. Then you have to give him after sales service. You have to retain the customer. Remember, the cost of retaining a customer is 1/6 of acquisition, which means even if you have to give something extra post sales, doesn't matter, because you get an opportunity to resell again. So this is the process of sales.